I got is with the queer people of color down to the internet acting a fucking fool. I just don't understand. Who are y'all trying to emulate? Who are y'all trying to copy? Who are y'all trying to be? Just carrying it on so reckless down to the internet. You look fucking stupid. It's like everybody's going for the same low-hanging fruit. Let me be an idiot on the internet. Let me be a messy bitch on the internet. Let me talk about people and their pain on the internet. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Why? I don't understand it. What happened to treating people how the fuck you want to be treated? Who wrote that? What happened to decency and decorum? What happened to having a guilty conscience? What happened to, I don't want to ask the Lord for forgiveness, so I ain't going to get myself involved in this foolishness? What happened to it? Everybody fighting for the same low-hanging fruit. The same low-hanging fruit. It ain't going nowhere. I ain't never got it. Don't get it. And will never get it. I don't fucking understand. And then I cooked this little salmon, bitch. And it's pink. That means it got all the vitamins and riboflavin. And then y'all getting on the internet and not even monetized. So I could see it if you was, I ain't gonna say nobody's name because I want nobody fucking with me, okay? Because the type of mood I'm in, which I'm in a really good mood. I ain't really shit going on, y'all. I'm just in here running my mouth. But the way I'm set up, bitch, I'll cuss you and your mammy out, okay? And maybe your child and your old ass dog too. So I ain't gonna say nobody there because I want nobody fucking with me. All right? I can understand if you was monetized, getting paid to talk shit on the internet, okay? Glory to God, when Oliver Twixt go live, a tab is being ran up down to the digital currency. But these hoes is getting on live on the internet, grouped up, linked up, clicked up to talk shit about people. It ain't getting paid. Who the fuck raised y'all? Because the women that raised me said if it don't make you money, who gives a fuck? At least if I'm being an idiot, let me be a paid idiot. I don't understand. And I'll never understand. I don't understand, and I'll never understand. You know what saves me from showing my complete ass on the internet with people? Because, listen, I be wanting to go there. When some of y'all bald head hoes get down in my comments, I'm talking about bald head hoes from the rooter to your mother clucking tutor. Bald head. Get down in my comments and start talking trash. I be wanting to light y'all up. When some of these other people be getting down to the internet talking trash, I be wanting to light their ass up. But first of all, I'm afraid of God. My nana got a phone so she can be seeing what I be doing. My mama be seeing it. And then, why would I take out time out of my busy schedule to address a dumbass? I ain't gonna do it. So that always stopped me. The only way I'll fight down to the internet if it's gonna make me some money, fighting with a bitch. And I ain't met no bitch yet that's worth my goddamn time. And the only type of bitch, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say nobody's name. I ain't gonna say nobody's name. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's me giving you a hug, baby. I'm off of it. I just want my people that look like me, act like me, the queer people of color, just to get it the fuck together. Get it together. Why is you a top 2% on OnlyFans, but you don't got no motherfucking car? You don't got no house. You don't got a townhouse. You don't got a condo. You still working at motherfucking Publix and Kroger. Not saying nothing wrong with that, but you making all this goddamn money busting your coochie hole open. Legs spread, ass wide, pussy pop, slip and slide. Down on the Twitter. And you ain't moving to a mansion. Let me tell you, the moment I put a dick in my mouth and let a nigga bust off, I'm finna be the richest punk out here. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Who's raising y'all? That's what I want to know. Who the fuck is raising y'all? Who is teaching y'all? All right, y'all. On to what I came here for. Twixt, my docu-series that is currently airing on YouTube on the Chasing Reality channel. First of all, we are going to the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, next year, 2024, February the 8th through the 12th, again, 2024, to the Punta Cana, yes, in the Dominican Republic for the Twixt Takeover 5-day all-inclusive vacation trip. Say that 3 times. The link is live. You can book your travel right now down to www.twixtrip.com. That's TWIXT trip, TRIP.com right now to book your trip today. The deposit is only $100. I want to see you guys there for the 2nd annual trip. Airing right now on YouTube is the 1st annual. And it's capturing all the chaos that's going on. We talking about episode 3, so let's get into it. On episode 3, child, we are in Cancun, honey. I gotta play it down here so I can see it. My notes is on this phone. While I pull up the episode, I want to thank y'all so much for watching it and like tuning in. The engagement is crazy. Like, I didn't think so many people would be this passionate about this show, and I'm so grateful. Like, I'm looking at the comments, I'm looking at the numbers, the shares, the people, the watch times. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. It really makes me very happy, and I can't wait to see what this project does for all of us in the future. So here we go. So we open up episode 3 with me talking to Theo, okay? Now, you heard me say this before. There have been some issues with Theo regarding how people were viewing his job performance. Right now on the show, we are seeing, you know, my family being the face and the voice. However, I also had some experiences, which in the scene of me sitting down talking to him, you hear me talk about, and just, you know, how the trip was being ran. And just not necessarily how the trip was being ran, but just like the logistics behind it. Like, you know, with so many people, not only my family having questions about so many things, it's like, okay, we need to take a pause and look at what's going on. Like, we may think we're doing a good job and this may work in other situations, but we need to like see what's going on. And only you, Theo, have the power to do it because you're the one who's over it. And I also want to reiterate, you know, this trip, yes, it's the Twixt takeover, but I'm doing this as a hired independent contractor underneath Theo's company. Which means, bitch, Theo pays me based off the number of people who actually come. And I have to promote it and do all this other stuff. It's not my trip. Of course, I came up with the name and all the other stuff. And the people are coming to see me, Otis. But it's not my trip. This is Theo's trip. Okay, moving on to the next scene. I love this green screen look of mine in this black and white. This black and white checkered moment is so cute to me. It's my favorite look so far. Bitch, I look skinty. That was how I realized I had lost so much weight. I was like, bitch, Miss Oliver, you are small. Oh my God. You say you seen that man's girl. Nicole finally arrives to the resort. I thought that little montage of her getting into her room was so funny. Nicole is a key to me. The bitch is crazy. She's so much. We go to the meet and greet. Okay, the first event for the Twixt takeover was the meet and greet that Friday night. Once everybody got there, it was actually my actual birthday. So it was kind of like a birthday party with my people, with my followers, with my supporters, with my family, with my friends. One of the dopest birthday parties ever. Like, I had it in Cancun, Mexico with all those people. And I thought that was like such a blessing. Like, I had so much fun. And of course, the next one, that's in 2024 in Punta Cana. We will be celebrating it during my birthday as well. So you'll get to spend my birthday with me if you come. Darius checks in. We have some funny banter. We go to the thingy where I see my mama. Child, I was real life nervous about seeing my mama that day. Like, really real life nervous. However, if you were there, when she walked in, I gave her this big grandiose introduction to everybody. So from the outside looking in, you would have not known at all that me and her haven't spoken. We haven't seen each other, and there were some unresolved issues between her and I, because like I've said throughout this whole thing, what happens internally, I feel like should be the business of the people internally. But once, you know, you go out in front of everybody, not saying that you're being fake or trying to hide things, but it's just certain issues aren't everyone's business. And to maintain some sense of control of chaos, you don't want to invite everybody into like what's going on if you and one other person is having an issue. On top of the people who came, this is their first time seeing me. They're here to party. And this is their first time also seeing my mother, who y'all love. Y'all love my mama. Y'all love when I posted. Y'all love when she pop up and talking and all the other stuff. Even down when the little cameo she did on The Circle, people was DMing me talking about how they was crying and all this other stuff. The people love my mama. So I wanted her to have that moment as well, you know, meeting the people who've also seen her. So what we had going on, even though it was important to me, there just wasn't a time for us to talk about it. And so, baby, we partied the night away. We drank all night. They had some pink alcohol there that was so good. We danced. We laughed. We sang. We ate. I had a lot of fun with the people. And it really, the biggest gift, honestly, was partying with y'all. I love meeting y'all when I be going out and about, or if they book me to come host something, y'all come out and you know, and spend some time with me, or y'all come to my events, my shows, my little hostings, my whatever. I love meeting y'all. I love meeting the people who are down in my comments, who be liking. That's important to me as an influencer, socialite, whatever the hell I am. That's really important to me, to spend time with y'all and to feel y'all and for y'all to feel my energy, because like Funky Dineva says, we people, TV people, internet people, whatever, live a privileged life because people enjoy our persona and our personality and our voice and all those other things, which comes at a cost, which includes spending time with the people. And I don't mind it. Like, I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. I love talking to y'all. So that party that night was my favorite thing. Like, a part of the trip, definitely top 5 favorite things. Spending time with the people. I love spending time with the people. I'd rather talk to y'all than talk to some other people, child. But we ain't gonna get into that today. Child, Nicole finally comes, and baby, the party begins. Let me tell you something. Like I said in previous videos, casting Nicole, it was a must, because once there were changes in the original cast, baby, I needed somebody that was gonna come in and not be afraid to do the things of the things. Her intro with this over the top, hey, hey, hey to everybody. I was just like, girl, who is this woman? Who is this woman? Who is she? And why is she like this? Why is she like this? So at the time, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know Nicole and Jatwan, as well as Berlin, had ran into each other earlier on the stairs and spoke and had a little banter. I didn't know that. All I saw was when Nicole came in and walked past Jatwan. So in my brain, and maybe even Darius's brain rethinking she done snubbed him, when in actuality, Nicole had already spoke to them. I don't know why nobody didn't say that in real time. They had us thinking that she walked past them. Nope, nobody said we ran into each other on the stairs and talked. And the cameras was right there. I don't know. Baby, I don't know. Then we see my mom and my aunt have a scene where they talk about my mom's, her view on our issues, as well as their feelings regarding it coming up on a year that their younger sister, their sister, my aunt is younger than my mama, but older than my auntie Shantae, has passed away. It's been a year, literally a year. The next day, the 11th, it makes it a year. And I think it honestly is one of the most beautiful scenes we'll probably see on the show. Maybe. There's some other ones that are really good, but first of all, seeing your family in your world is always a good moment. I consider what I do a job. This is my job. It's a fun job, but this is my job. Talking to y'all, being on YouTube, creating content for myself, creating content for everybody. That's my job. It's fun as hell. Fun. Wouldn't trade it for the world. But it's my job. And seeing your family, it's like bring a child to work day. Seeing your family involved in your content is always going to make you feel good. It makes me feel good. And then to hear them talk about their emotions surrounding grieving, surrounding counseling, surrounding getting help, self-realization. It was a very adult conversation that oftentimes doesn't take place in the web reality world, especially in this group. Yeah, I'ma say it. This salmon is so good. Bitch, I did that. To hear them so eloquently talk about it, it was not only informative, but it was also relatable, and it was very heartfelt. It felt so good to see them talk about it. And I was so proud of them. My favorite scene so far in the show. It was so good. It's just so good. I love when you can watch TV and you can instantly relate with what's going on. It makes you fall in love with it, and I'm proud of them. A very important scene. Child, so then the next thing is the nightcap. So I want to get into two things. Let me eat some more, child. I want to get into this nightcap with Theo, and we're going to break a lot of shit down. We're going to break it down. And I want to talk about this issue with Q's wine. I'm going to do a lot of spoiler alerts, because we need to nip a lot of shit in the bud right now today. Okay? I don't know what it is that make me want to fight the power. I don't know if it's I got on this black, baby. I don't know what it is, but bitch, I want to tussle today. I want to tussle. Maybe it's a built up sexual tension in me, child. Maybe that's what it is, because I ain't fucked in so long, my God. But I ain't fucking until I meet my man, okay? Now, I ain't gonna lie. About 2 months ago at this point, I did, what month we in? We in July. In May, yeah, 2 months ago at this point, there was a gentleman who I did have to pull over. It's too fast. See, I'm telling y'all too much. It's just too much. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you, I just started it. Hold on, let me see who watching this. Let me see who watching this, child. Just wait a second. Just hold on. Hold it. All right, here we go. I mean, he may watch. Ooh, okay, so listen. I stopped having the sex back in, hey, Janelle, I'm eating some crabs and some salmon. I'm eating salmon now. I ain't cracked these crabs open yet. Probably won't. Oh, yeah, child, this is a spoiler alert. We're finna get into it. So share with the children, because I'm finna tell it. I'm gonna tell my business and I'm gonna tell everybody else's business, okay? So here we go, because I'm an equal opportunist. Reader, shader, talker, whatever the fuck, how you ever want to label it, everybody get read, especially me, and I'm gonna be first. So here we go. So I stopped hunching the men folk back in March. Let's just say, well, it really was February, but we're gonna No, it honestly was February because that's the last time I engaged in the acts was when I was back at home in Florida, and I was in Florida to get Cookie in February, time stamped, and then I had my procedure probably like a month later in March. So it was March, April, okay, May. When May came around, I met a young man who I was dating. We wasn't dating. We was just talking real heavy. We gonna say that we was talking real heavy. And the emotions and feelings and stuff like that, all that. And so I was like, let me just, I feel like I feel like he deserved it. He had done the things according to Oliver that constituted him getting some coochie. But I wanted some anyways, so I probably was being selfish, but anyways. I ain't had it since then, and that was back in May. So June, July, it's going on 2 months. So in the span of March, April, May, June, July, 5 months, I've only had sex with one person. Now I'm gonna tell all my business, baby, that is good for me. Baby, that is good for me. I told y'all this shit in 2023. I was changing my life. I was upgrading my shit, and I was going to stop a lot of foolishness because I need the Lord's blessings to come down on this side of glory. Ahora, now. So I told the Lord, I'm going to live right. I'm going to do right. I'm not going to smoke the weed. I'm not going to hunch the men. I'm going to give these things up, Lord, but I need you to come down and rain your blessings on me. All right? And he been doing that. We got this. Anyways, now I'm gonna get to telling everybody else business. Okay, the first thing is, let's talk about this nightcap with Theo coming. Now, some of the people in the comments was like, this was an ambush. Okay, first of all, let's establish some things. And this is where I slightly get a little elitist, how y'all like to put it. And I don't become humble because I just think some things are just common sense. So the people was like, oh, this was an ambush. Bitch, how was it an ambush when just one episode ago when I went and visited Theo in his room, I said, hey, Theo, everybody coming. So I think, since everybody will be here, I think you should listen to him. Theo says, I think that's a great idea. I'll listen. I love the feedback. He said that the episode before, so how the fuck was it an ambush? An ambush means you walk into something not knowing what's going to happen, don't know what's going on, don't know who's going to beat her, and the bitches just jump out and start whooping your ass. That's an ambush. Okay? 9/11 was an ambush. What happened at the Capitol was an ambush. Jocelyn on Big Legs was an ambush. That's an ambush. Theo knew what he was coming into because I had already told him and he agreed to it. That ain't no ambush. And it ain't it may be a setup, but it was a setup he knew about. Okay? A setup that he didn't say, I don't feel comfortable coming, I don't want to come. He said, I like the feedback. And that's what Daddy came in there to get. All right, let me calm down. Second thing is, people saying, well, Theo isn't even on the cast. Theo is on the cast, baby. Theo got a cast photo. Theo had a meet the cast. Theo is in green screens. Theo is a part of the show. Theo wanted to be a part of the show. Theo has been wanting to be a part of Chasing Reality for years. Theo's a part of the cast. And this is what's going on in his life right now as it pertains to us on the show. He has these people that are constantly angry with him in his job performance. Allergies, not Coke. Additionally, last thing, reality is supposed to capture what's going on in real life, baby. That's what was going on in real life. That's what was going on. Theo was doing stuff and the people ain't like it. That's what was going on. So was we supposed to come there and just ignore the elephant on the wall? My family been terrorizing me for months. My family been terrorizing me months about Theo. Go talk to this nigga. He right there. Damn, leave me the hell alone. Theo's. I don't know shit about no travel. Call Theo. He right here. Go talk to him. Leave me alone. So that's that. The show makes the nightcap look way more dramatic than what it was. And I mean, granted, it probably was dramatic in the moment, but baby, I was so lifted off that gummy that Nicole had gave me, and I was singing and rocking over there on the Dream Wine by Q. Baby, I was out of it. I was out of it, child. Out of it. Out of it. Baby, I was out of it. Them children could have got to fighting, shooting, stabbing, cutting, slicing, dicing, sauteing, baking, broiling, deep frying each other, baby. I don't want to know nothing because Miss Oliver was Gone. Gone. And I was like, can these hoes hurry up so we can get the fuck out of here and we can go to bed because I'm tired of this shit, bitch. We've been filming all day. I'm ready for my balls to slide around this bed. Q in this wine. All right, here we go. It may be some people that may get mad at me for saying this, but I don't give a damn because I'm just going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell you what happened. Q in this wine. And I want you to, if you're watching this, clearly you're watching this, I want you to go back to the episode and listen. I also want you to go to the after show. I'm going to reference a point and I want you to listen. Let's start at the beginning with the scene being filmed. And Darius brought out the wine. Nicole was in the room. When Nicole came in, as you saw in the episode, she went to immediately shading the wine. Immediately, she started shading the wine. At first, I didn't know what she was talking about because I was sitting in the far corner of the room and I didn't know Darius had brought the wine out. I didn't know. So I'm just thinking Nicole is being Nicole. And again, as I've always said, I just think Nicole is funny. So anytime she starts saying stuff, I know she's doing something. It just makes me laugh. Once I got a grasp in my drunken and lifted state that she was talking about Q's wine, everybody in the room, besides some certain people, I'm just going to say that. I don't want to get crunk too much. Everybody in the room, it was me, the two cameramen, my aunt, my cousin, my other cousin, Jatwan, Berlin, Nicole, Darius. It was about 12 hoes in there, basically. We're going to say that. It's about 12 hoes in there. 2 out of the 12, I'm going to say... See, this is why I don't like talking about shit, because in my nose. We're going to say 10 out of the 12 people in the room will say and concur that once I started hearing Nicole talk shit about Q's wine, I told Nicole to stop it. And if you listen to the episode, there are some of those sound bites that bleed through and were kept in the final edit where you hear me telling Nicole, shut up, stop talking about it, can we move on? In real time, and I still have the footage. In real time, I told Nicole, stop it. 10 out of 12 people in that room can confer this story, what I'm saying. And if you go on the after show with my aunt, when I was talking to my aunt, I didn't know my cousin who was in the scene in Cancun in the room, I didn't know she was somewhere around. And I went to ask my aunt, I said, Auntie, do you remember what I said to Nicole? Let me be honest, let me take it back. 9 out of the 12 people, because my aunt said, no, I don't remember what you said about the wine and Nicole. But then my cousin Adrian immediately chimed in and said, I remember you told them to stop talking about it. At the time, Q was my friend, okay? And I'm the EP of this show. And unfortunately, there's just a culture. I ain't gonna say, let me not say unfortunately. I'll take that back. That was the wrong word to say. I'm sorry. There is a certain culture when it comes to the things of the things. Let me just keep it so blanket. When it comes to the things of the things. And in the chasing reality world, when things go wrong or when things happen, the first person that gets blamed is the EP of the show. Rightfully so. I understand. Not everything is the EP fault, but I get it. That's the person we know is over it. And y'all... Ooh, girl, somebody getting arrested? Get them. Protect the area. Hey. Hey, honey, how are you? Things get blamed on the EP. So I knew that when Nicole coming in here talking about this man wine, Nicole, shut the fuck up. Stop it. First of all, that's my friend. And while I'm not going to get into your business, what's going on with Q, I don't want to be involved. So don't bring the conversation in here because, bitch, I ain't finna talk about it. I don't got no part. I don't got no emotions on it. That's y'all people over there got y'all own shit going on. One day the people be fighting today, the next day they friends, 2 days later they fucking, they back friends, fighting fucking friends, fighting fucking friends, fighting fucking friends, fighting fucking. So I learned at a very early on in this game, just stay out the people's shit and let them work out their own soul and salvation with their own fear and trembling, okay? Thus saith the Lord. Nicole, shut up. Second of all, when I'm not even finna include this shit in the fucking show. And I told them that verbatim because they started talking about the wine. And I was like, listen, y'all know I really don't like policing what y'all want to say or what y'all should say in these scenes. I want it to be organic as possible, but I don't want to put this in the show. I'm not finna put this in the show so y'all can stop talking about it. Like, it ain't even no reason for y'all to even be trying to joke about it or talk about it. And I'm talking about the bed situation. I know Nicole was in it. I think Darius was maybe in it. Maybe Berlin. I don't know, but I was like, child, just stop talking about it because we not finna talk about it. Like, just stop. Because I'm not putting this shit in the show because I don't got the time for the bullshit. I don't got time for the bullshit because the moment something come up that somebody don't like, they gonna blame me. Now, Nicole came in with the foolishness. She came in with it. But it's some type of way it's gonna be my fault. So just stop talking about it. Can we get back to what we came here for? Slicing and dicing Theo ass. That's why we came here. We didn't come here about no dream wine. I think that's the name of it. A dream wine. Go get it. I actually enjoyed it. It was watermelon flavor. I don't know. Now, I could get a crunk. I ain't gonna get a crunk right now. I ain't gonna get a crunk. I'm gonna save that card. I'm gonna save it. Stop talking about it. I don't want to talk about this fucking dream wine because I don't want it to come back on Miss Oliver because Miss Oliver don't want no problems with nobody, okay? I don't want no problems. Just stop. And I, out of my mouth, said that in the room to everybody. Which is supported by, if you watch the show, again, you hear me telling Nicole, stop, just stop. Can we move on? Anyways. After that, in my brain, from my understanding, the wine was no longer going to be a thing because I had already communicated to the people I'm not interested in that. It is not going to make the show, so there's no need for y'all to talk about it. Because I don't want no problems. Child, I ain't going to spoil the show because I want y'all to watch. I want the people to watch, tune into In the Mix with Twixt, down to the YouTube, on the Chasing Reality channel. Somebody in that room went back and told Q what happened. Which then in turn resulted in a whole bunch of mess that you will see on the finale of In the Mix with Twixt. I didn't understand why it was done. Let me take that back. Because the person who did it, they told me why they did it. So I do understand why it was done. I just didn't understand how, after I told the people to stop and this is not going in the show, why it was something that should have been taken out of the room to someone who's not even involved in the show or who's on this trip. There was no need, in my opinion. The only reason why the wine is made it to the show was because after the person took the story back to Q, it resulted in a fight with that person and the other person down to the internet, and we still had to film. So I could not have a show in my finale episode with the hoes arguing about an online issue that we all know started from the conversation in Mexico, and it's not in the show. So I had to include the whole wine situation. I did not want to include the wine situation in the show. I didn't have time for the fucking foolishness. I didn't want to have to do what I'm doing right now. But because the people wanted to talk about it and continue and carry on with the foolishness, the people got to fighting with almost... The people got the bucking in the season finale. Y'all gonna see it, and you done seen it. If you done seen the trailer and all the other stuff, you already know what I'm talking about. If you just get here, enjoy the ride. The people get the knucking and bucking in the finale episode about some shit that happened on the internet as a result of the person going back and telling Q what happened in the room after I told the children. It was not going in the show. But you know who I blame in all this? And I think she should step into it. I blame Nicole. I blame Nicole. Nicole is the author of all this craziness. And I be telling my sisters, stop with the bullshit. You are too beautiful. You damn near, I'm going to say it, bitch, you too fucking old. And you too rich to be in this punk butch queen foolishness. Get the fuck out of it. Stop. If Nicole would have never bought her ass in there talking about, ooh, the foolishness just taking over. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Nicole, I'm accepting your request because now I'm fired up. And I feel like cussing your ass out today. Can y'all still hear me? I done messed up the thing. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Somebody say something. Why this thing got such a delay? It's crazy. Okay, yes. All right, awesome. If Nicole had never brought her ass in there talking about this man wine, we would have never had these issues to begin with. I tried to de-escalate it in the room, but then the children still took it outside. In some type of way, it's my fault. If the children would never ran their mouth or started the foolishness or got the arguing and got the tussling and got the yelling and screaming down to the camera, because I got to make the show make sense. And I had already, it just hit me. I had already told the parties, IEQ, I sent them a text before the show even came out. Hey, unfortunately, I got to include this in the show. So everybody knew. I'm an honest bitch and all my hoes is honest. I just got to stop fucking with dishonest people. That's a whole nother live. I ain't gonna get into that today. Oliver, calm down. Let's get back to Theo and the children with the... Y'all saw what happened on the show. Y'all saw it. Hey, baby. Y'all saw what happened. Theo and them got to talking. They fixed it. Praise the Lord. So as we go into episode 4, we're going to get into Nicole and Jatwan, whatever the hell going on with them. And we're going to get into some other stuff. I'm going to do the live for episode 4 at another time. But if you got any questions, I think Nicole is in the room. Let me cuss this whole out. Right? Motherfucking new.
Let's cuss me out. Cuss me out, friend. Cuss me out, because this is not my fault, and you know that.
It is your motherfucking fault, because you run your goddamn mouth too much. I tell you to stay out of this talk.
No, ma'am. Let's talk about it. Let me break it down for you.
Stop running your goddamn mouth.
Let me break it down for you,
baby. We all in some bullshit.
Let me break it down for you.
Yes. Shut the fuck up sometimes.
Now you
ass is fucking motherfucking wigs, bitch. Continue to pluck wigs, bleach, curl, straighten. Not run your mouth on the motherfucking internet. If you spend half of the motherfucking time, you did running your fucking mouth on the internet and posting your raggedy ass. Well, it ain't raggedy because you make good hair. I ain't gonna say that. But you posting your content on the Instagram, bitch. Maybe you may be at the status and the level on social media you want to be at. If you took half of the time you spent on these motherfucking lives with all these niggas worrying about nigga problems and spit on your motherfucking business,
did come in the room and wake it up about the wine. However, when asked to shut up about it, I shut my mouth and did not say nothing else about it. The clip shows, baby, I simmered, and that's just the fact. Yes, I did come in there, and when presented with the bullshit, ergo the wine, I spoke on it, and then when asked to stop, I stopped. I got the same announcement everybody else got, that this is not going to be a part of this show, so everybody shut the fuck up about it. You know what I did? I shut my black ass up. And I continue to have a great time on a trip and live my Mickey Thicky life. It was not until I get my black ass back to California that I noticed that I get blocked by said person. I don't give a shit. I didn't even do no research at that moment. It wasn't until months later that I begin to research the situation that I find out who was the culprit that woke the situation up, and it was not me. So do not attack me. Let's attack the real person who made the shit happen. And then let's not even attack them, because Mr. Quentin Trayvon Harris, why are you mad now when the shit been came out? You knew back in months ago before the show came out that this was going to be discussed on the show. Why are you mad all of a sudden now because you saw it? It's the same shit that happened months ago. The shit, we filmed this show in February. You mad 17,000 months later about some shit you knew about in February. Girl, fuck you.
But Nicole, you started it.
I didn't start shit.
Yes, you did, because you didn't have to bring your ass in Cancun. He wasn't even there.
His wine was there in his place. So you need to get Darius in this motherfucker.
Yeah, where that bitch at?
Darius knew what the fuck he was doing. Why are we bringing this wine to the all-inclusive resort that got wine here? If all you can drink liquor and you want to pack your duffel bag with some damn wine that's going to weigh your suitcase down, they only give you 50 pounds. That's why you have to pay the overage fee, because you brought the bullshit.
But I like the wine. It was good.
God bless.
Oh, my God.
Now, you better get your bestie Darius up in here and tell his messy ass if he had not ordered 2 bottles of the wine, wrapped it up in bubble wrap, wrapped it in a motherfucking towel, put it in between his clothes, snuck it on a motherfucking plane down to the Mexico.
I want you to stay there. Huh? I want you to fast from the internet and watch what God do in your life.
Y'all is attacking me. I've been minding my business. I've been so peaceful lately. And then the man got me blocked, so I wouldn't even know nothing about it had the people not brought the tweets to me. I'm blocked. It's a peaceful thing to be blocked. Now, however, when the people bring the bullshit to me, now I gotta address it.
But you started it.
I spoke my truth on the wine. The wine was brought for us to discuss.
No,
and I spoke my
truth. The wine was not brought for us to discuss. No, it was not.
It was held in front of my face.
Oh my God.
You know what? Cut me out the damn show. You know what? Baby, and baby, that thing was good. Next. And here's the problem. I don't know why anybody believes that they are above reproach. Like, bitch, this reality TV, Oliver, this is what happens. It's going to be some moments where I'm going to talk about you, and you an EP of this show. It's going to be some moments where everybody who's involved is going to get talked about.
Yeah.
So why are you above being talked about is the question. Why would you get your happy ass on the internet popping shit about little old me if I don't matter like that? You're not above being talked about, sir.
But he wasn't a part of the show, though.
He was, though. He was talked about in the very first episode because he was originally supposed to be there. He was supposed to be a cast member, so he was a part of the show, was he not? We're not going to front today, not on Thursday, motherfucking July 6th.
You could have came in there and just ignored the wine.
It was a lot of things I could have ignored on this trip. However,
well, what else did you ignore, bitch?
I didn't ignore none of it, bitch. I spoke on it. So wait, they gotta tune in. They gotta tune the fuck in to see. Oh my God, I love you both for sure. Thank you guys so much. But here's the thing: if I had to get fired to make Oliver's show amazing, I'll take that, baby, because I love Oliver. I'll take it. It's fine.
You got fired?
Girl, I don't. Girl, Q is on the internet popping shit.
Well,
Oliver, this
I
is
don't want to know shit. Don't even say nothing about it because I want nobody bothering me about nothing.
Darius was smart to bring the wine, and Nicole did what she was supposed to do and provide entertainment. Thank you, Patches and dear.
But Nicole, I want you to confirm. One, I didn't know you was gonna talk about this man wine.
You did not know.
And once the discussion was getting too heavy about the wine, I told everybody to stop and that I was not including it in the show.
No, absolutely. You were definitely so in Oliver's defense. Yes, he did not know anybody. First of all, he didn't know Darius brought the wine. That's first and foremost.
I did not.
Because Darius is really the culprit because the intent was to gag everybody. Darius really wanted to get Oliver's reaction to the wine since his good friends did not come on a trip. And this was why, because Darius was the one that said Q could not come because he was down there stomping grapes. So that was Darius trying to get a reaction out of his friend about the stomping of the grapes and why he could not come on the trip. So it's not your fault at all. And guess what? This is reality TV. This is how it works. Can't nobody be mad at, yes, all the bottles got glue on them, Joshua. Can't nobody be mad. Like, this is how it works. Like, can't nobody be mad about things being discussed on reality TV. Like, I got the pictures you sent me, Trey. Give me a minute. I'll look at them.
Someone said jabs in my green screen. What jabs? I ain't throw no jabs.
So I'm just confused on what people thought we were supposed to do. Like, it's a show.
Maybe you got to understand.
Darius did your big one, and Nicole, you did your job. Thank you.
The show is, baby, I just told the story about what was going on. However, if I choose to edit it or whatever, and I didn't think it was a jab. I just told the truth.
Right. Like, we don't have no control over what actually makes it in the show and what does not.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. I do. But I haven't, and then Daria will tell you, I haven't been like, change this, do this. I may say add this to flesh it out, and Daria may not know like the full story, but when I be seeing y'all talk bad about me or like people got jokes, I don't take it out, bitch, keep it in. I just want people watch the show. That's all the fuck I care about. Watch the show and sign up for the trip next year. That's all.
But here's the thing, like, we all put ourselves on our limelight. Like, I literally almost fell on the camera. That was real life. I almost fell. Like, we all Oliver been dragging me in every confessional on this show, and this is still my boo. Like, I still love him, honey. I'll probably see him in 2.2 seconds, and we gonna lay up. Like, this is what happened.
Baby, I only explained the story so that y'all at home can understand what was going on.
Right.
I just repeat it.
Like, you have to put things into context.
Yeah.
If you guys would have just heard us speaking on something.
Nicole told the story. I told the story. I think maybe Darius told the story too. And Dario was like, well, Oliver makes the most sense, or it follows what he's edited. I'm going to put Oliver telling the story in the thing.
Right.
It wasn't no repeated, baby. The show just got to make sense to y'all.
Because I definitely explained it in my green screens as well. Yeah. It's just like, you just never know. But it does not make sense, guys. You guys would not want to watch a show if 3 people told the same stories in a confessional and it was all in the episode. It wouldn't make sense. So you got to cut and paste it. What y'all don't understand about reality TV is probably the whole cast is asked some of the same questions because things that happen where we're all involved, the questions are the same. But each person is going to give their perspective. However, you can't edit in everybody's perspective. We got 1 hour.
And I don't remember the children's green screen. So whatever Dario sent over to me, I'd be like, well, that must be the best option.
Right.
Unless there's something that gagged me when y'all was doing it. I just remember it. But
at the end of the day, nobody is above reproach. That's the thing. Like, Oliver is an EP. This is his show. Why would it be fair of us to not? If Oliver's a cast member or if Oliver's a part of it in any way, shape, or form, and we gotta drag him, we gotta drag him.
Which they do next episode.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I was being a brat.
I
was being a brat.
And was, honey. No, wait till the next episode, y'all. This nigga gonna say, you didn't see it set, send no tag. You don't know what that is, Nicole? No, bitch, I don't. Next topic. Is it a lace front?
Nicole, you started all this shit, and then from there, it just kept going, so.
I mean, baby, I filmed this show months ago. Baby, I forgot all about it. I mean, I'm watching it like everybody else watching it. We filmed this show in February. It is now July.
But you know, it always becomes my fault some type of way.
Yeah, you know,
It's always fault.
Because it's always going to be the certain people, you already know what it gives, you know.
What? No.
But it's not Oliver's fault. He didn't tell me to say nothing. He didn't make me say nothing. He did not bring that wine. He did not, as much as them little duffel bags he dragged on down to the Mexico was dragged on down to the Mexico. It wasn't him that dragged that wine down there.
And I didn't even want this wine into the show because I didn't want to deal with the shit that's going on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But here's what I need y'all to understand about us. We just want to make great TV for y'all.
What? It just hit me when the people talking about the jabs, and I was like, something about the sticker and the label and all this other stuff. I'm just gonna be straight up, because the only thing I know is to tell the truth, and at this point, fuck it.
I mean, at this point,
the people are part of the brand. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it general. The people have been talking about the man wine for a long time. The people have been thinking about it.
Yes.
I learned my lesson from season 4 when I tried to help somebody and be like, well, girl, they doing this. It got turned around on me. So I decided not to say shit up. I was like, well, baby, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm over here. When Nicole brought her ass in to talk about the wine, I already knew what was going to potentially happen. Nicole, don't talk about this shit because I don't feel like it. I'm trying to stay out of it. Y'all is not going in the show. Then when the people took it out, I'm like, fuck, well.
Right. So in our defense, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. If everybody would have kept it cute and kept it on mute and respected the gag orders that go along with being on reality TV.
That's in the contract. At least
in the contract that says we are not to discuss what goes on in the scenes. Because if that was the case, baby, we could just tell everybody everything that happened and nobody would ever need to watch the show. Nicole, you are a shit starter, then double back around certain people because on TTB you wanted all the smoke. Now in front of Oliver, you got, how am I backpedaling? I said what I said. I don't fuck with Q. I don't fuck with Q. I don't fuck with Q. How am I backpedaling? I said the wine was fraudulent. I said the wine was stolen. I'm not backpedaling, baby. All I'm saying is when Oliver, my boss on this particular project, asked me to shut the fuck up about the wine, I shut the fuck up in that moment. Now, when I'm asked to speak on it again, I gotta speak on it. I don't backpedal from nothing, baby. I said what I said. Ain't no motherfucking backpedaling, pussy popping, because guess what? Don't nobody pay my bills but me. I ain't scared of not nobody but Jesus Christ himself.
And you got a lot of bills.
Baby, a lot of them. But now, then, for Mr. Harris to get online, it was one thing for you to say I'm fired. Then you want to throw shots talking about buy arms, let me go to the gym and work on my arm. Baby, my arm is making me a lot of money.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Call me motherfucking the Hulk.
I want you to fast from the internet and watch what the Lord do mighty in your life.
Thank you, Josh. If anything, I'm doubling down. I've been doubling down, Josh. Hello. Thank you. Thank you to somebody for being intelligent.
I want you to fast.
I'm going to drink my water and let you know have it.
I want you to stay off the internet and just watch.
Nicole, I watched TTB and this love you standing in your truth, and I respect that. Plus, you rest your case when you explain when you examine that wine bottle. Thank you. Bloop. Thank you. Appreciate you. One thing I'm not ever going to do is lie to y'all. I don't need to lie.
I want you to fast.
I'm gonna not talk to the internet until, I host the after show next week, I think. Do I?
Let's try a week. Try to stay off the internet. Don't go live for a week. Let next week, Wednesday, be your return back. I mean, Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. I'm gonna give y'all a
don't go live.
I think a good fast is really, I thought you were on my side. I love Nicole and I love Q. I think a deep conversation can solve it all. At this point, we don't need to talk. Here's what y'all don't understand. He and I are not friends. We never started this thing as a friendship.
Let it go.
I'm just telling the truth. Like, deep conversations are for my friends. If me and Oliver got into it, I would have a deep conversation with him because he's my friend. I'm just saying.
I just want you to stop arguing with the people on the internet, Nicole.
Honestly, you should have. Oh, boom. There goes Darius. Bring his monkey self up here.
Monkey?
Honestly, you should have your own show, Nicole. Bring Darius up here.
Monkey.
Darius, it's all your fault, and now I'm fired, and it's Oliver did it. I don't know.
I ain't do shit to nobody. Baby, I'm just trying to do my little time, baby. Okay.
Let the people miss you, Nicole. You know that, girl. Let's do. I am Hey KJ Smith's World. I love all the people. No, y'all gonna miss me. Watch. The one time I took a 2-week sabbatical, the people were stressed out. I bring joy and sunshine.
Hold on, Nicole. 1 second, little sweet little baby.
Now, why am I in it?
Because your messy ass, I can't stay on this too long. Sorry, my phone is falling.
Oliver, we done bought you 3 phone stands. Do I need to send you another one?
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem?
I done broke them.
Okay, boom.
What I do now, child?
No, I told Nicole it's her fault that we even got to talk about this fucking wine.
It's just nee.
Nicole said it's your fault because you brought it.
Well, I did bring the wine.
And it's my fault. I get in it.
I brought the wine. I enjoyed the wine. I thought it was delicious. I had several glasses. I shared it with the people. Now, what the people's reviews come after that ain't got nothing to do with me.
You smuggled that thing all the way down to the Mexico. You wrapped it in bubble wrap, towels, hid it in between your clothes, and that's why your bag was over the weight limit, because you was smuggling. Hey, KJ Smith's World, because you was doing too much.
That's why. That is why.
Darius, did I not tell everybody they could stop talking about this wine because I'm not going to put it in the show?
Yeah, you said that, and I was like,
and when it was said, Darius, did I not shut the hell up about the wine?
Yeah, you did. And that's why I was like, oh, we did too much. And you was like, ain't none of this making it into the show. Now, what people decide they wanted to do after that, that's what the people decided they wanted to do.
Well, what
the people did that?
Oh, I'm about to say, well, how did it get into the show?
Because the people decided that they wanted to just get on the internet and run amok, and it just became a thing. It became bigger than it had to be.
The people wanted to leave the trip, go home, and tell people that was not on the trip things that were said on the trip in confidence. Correct?
And now
then we had to get into it on the internet, and then boom, here we are.
But
and then
I'm the resident confessional gangster that only talk shit in my confessionals.
Who said? I don't want to ask.
Oh, they said you only like to pop shit in your confessionals?
That's what they said. I'm the resident confessional gangster.
Oh.
I like that.
Well,
it's been signed here. They've been signed.
Everybody signed an NDA, me included.
They've been signed. If you look good, act bad.
And somebody chose to break the rules, and here we are.
And that was me. I got to be the one. I done got damn cussed out and exiled. I'm the one getting blocked. I
got fired. At least you just got blocked. I got blocked. I got allegedly fired from a whole show.
You can't get fired when you quit, baby. That's a joke, Oliver. You know I'm rolling with you till the wheels fall off, baby. I don't care. I take on the whole world against you.
No, I didn't get fired from this show, baby. I got fired from chasing LA, allegedly.
Now, Nicole, I can't take on all of your enemies, okay? Because the list is too long. We got to call it.
Baby, we got goon. We don't need Darius. We don't get our hands dirty, baby. We don't do that. We make too much money for that. We make too much money
from
for
Kamak,
that.
baby. We got our own fish in Kamak.
We make too much money for that. We get the people that don't mind going to jail.
Jesus. What are you having? Are you eating crustaceans?
What I have?
Okay, he's over there tearing it up.
Oh, baby, because it's finished.
They're done.
Y'all know when Jesus hung on the cross and the job was done?
It is finished.
It's finished. These crabs are finished. It's done.
Period.
They are crawling nowhere else.
I'm going to the winery today, as a matter of fact. Is this the new Power of 3? Absolutely.
No.
Ain't got no power.
Yes.
No, the Power of 3. No, the Power of 3 will always be Lauren, Oliver, and Q.
Yes.
We can't. It will always.
We need a new name. This is the Holy Trinity, baby.
Don't y'all start that. I love Lauren. I love Q.
Nicole just be saying what everybody be thinking sometimes. Y'all can't. Exactly. I'm just the one that don't mind saying
And you know what,
it.
Nicole? I did say that in the comment section about you bringing up on the bus.
Oh, boy, you go.